All right, let's dive in and talk about mastering skill 14 of your marketing executive apprenticeship. We're going to treat this like a quest, a real adventure to harness the incredible power of marketing tech. By the time we're done here, you'll have a complete map to turn technology from just another tool into your own professional superpower. So, let's just start with that one big question. Are you ready to unlock your marketing superpower? Because that's really what Skill 14 is all about. It's your ability to go beyond the basics and use the best digital tools out there to become a seriously effective modern marketer. Okay, first things first on our quest, we need to understand the objective. Look, Skill 14 isn't about you becoming some tech wizard who can code a system from scratch. Nope. It's about being a smart strategist, someone who knows how to use the technology we already have to get real, measurable results for your company. Now, the official definition here is actually really important. The ability to select and use marketing technologies. See, it all comes down to selection and confident use. To stick with our quest analogy, you don't need to know how to forge the sword. You just need to know which one to pick for the battle and, how to wield it like a pro. So, this is your core mission right here, using technology to make smarter, data-led decisions. This, my friends, is what separates the good marketers from the truly great ones. It's all about switching from guesswork to certainty and being able to walk up to your boss and prove your impact with cold, hard numbers. Okay, so every hero on a quest needs an arsenal of powerful tools. And in our marketing quest, that arsenal is all digital. So let's take a look at the 3 core weapons you're going to need to master. First up, we've got digital and web analytics. I want you to think of this as your magic compass, but it's way better than a compass that just points north. This thing tells you where your audience came from, what pages they looked at on your website, how long they stuck around. It even tells you which campaigns are driving the most traffic. It is the absolute key to guiding your strategy with real data.
Next, social media platforms. These are your awesome, powerful megaphones for broadcasting your message to the world. But, and this is just as important, they're also your listening devices. You can use them to monitor what people are saying about your brand, jump into conversations, and figure out what your community actually cares about. That's how you build real relationships.
And finally, the big one, the CRM, or Customer Relationship Management System. Think of this as your own enchanted library, a place that holds all the knowledge about your customers. We're talking contact info, what they've bought, every little interaction they've had with your brand. And with that knowledge, you can slice and dice your audience into super specific groups for highly targeted campaigns. It's amazing. So here's how all that translates into what you'll actually be doing day to day. With analytics, your mission is to find those golden nuggets of insight. With social media, it's all about scheduling, publishing, and keeping an eye on your content. And with the CRM, you're the master of segmenting audiences for those targeted communications. See, each tool has a clear, super practical purpose. Now, you're not going to master these tools overnight, and that is totally okay. It's a journey. Think of it like leveling up in a game. Let's break down your path from a total novice to an absolute master. Your journey starts at level 1, which is just understanding why your company even uses this tech. From there, you'll level up to using it correctly, maybe with a bit of help. Then comes level 3, applying it on your own. But the real mastery, the boss level, comes at levels 4 and 5. That's where you stop being just a user and become a strategist, interpreting data to make future campaigns even better and confidently picking the perfect tool for any job. And just so you know, we're not talking about some abstract ideas here. These levels apply to the real deal platforms you're going to be using every single day. Things like analytics platforms, social media tools, CRMs, email marketing software, reporting dashboards. This is the tech you will absolutely command. You know how on any great quest, you collect awesome trophies and loot to prove your victories? Well, for your apprenticeship, those trophies are the evidence you'll gather for your portfolio in APTEM. That's the online system you use, and this is how you're going to prove you've mastered this skill. But here's the thing you absolutely have to remember. Your evidence isn't just about showing you can click the right buttons. It has to show that you used the technology with a clear purpose and that it was actually effective in getting a specific marketing result. So what kind of treasures can you collect for your APTEM portfolio? Well, think about stuff like screenshots from your analytics platform, maybe a performance report you helped build, examples of social media posts you've scheduled, or summaries of how you segmented an audience in the CRM. And the most important treasure of all, reflective statements that explain your thinking.
Okay, seriously, let this sink in, because this is the absolute key to success. Your evidence has to tell a story. It's not just, here's a report. It's, I saw this data, which gave me this insight, so I made this decision, which led to this awesome result. That's the narrative that proves you're a master.
Right, every quest has a final challenge, that final boss battle. For you, it's the endpoint assessment, or EPA. But hey, this is not something to be scared of. It's your big opportunity to stand up and tell the epic story of your quest and show off all your new skills. You can expect questions that are kind of like this one. They're just asking you to connect the dots. What tools do you use and how do they help you get the job done? Just think about it for a second now. Which platforms are you using and what specific marketing stuff do they help you deliver? Or they might get a little more specific with something like this question about the CRM. Again, they just want to hear that story we talked about. How do you take that raw data from the CRM and spin it into gold, into a smart, targeted campaign? So, want to know the secret? The key to not just passing your assessment, but absolutely smashing it and getting a distinction? It's all about connecting the dots. The tools you used, the data you saw, the actions you took, and the outcomes you achieved. Let's look at what that actually sounds like. Now, this answer is just brilliant. Why? Because it connects everything. It doesn't just name drop a tool, it links analytics to the CRM. It shows a super clear process. I analyzed the data, I got an insight, I took an action, and then, and this is the killer part, it states the positive outcome, improved engagement and better budget efficiency. That right there is a distinction level answer. And just like that, we're at the end of our little explainer. But honestly, this is just the beginning of your real adventure. You've got the map, you understand the levels, and you have your arsenal of tools. So my final question to you is this: what's the first marketing outcome you are going to achieve with these new powers? Go make it happen.